Can you control meeting?
We are going to start our meeting. Good day to honorable members, the staff, the Sekhukhune District, I don't know whether it's the mayor and the officials, and also the petitioner, Ms. Basetsana. I want to welcome all who are present now. Our meeting, we only got 1 hour to do our meeting. We hope that will be done by that time because we are having a plenary as NCOP. I welcome all and declare the meeting opened. Our agenda for today, we are going to get the petition. They are going to make a presentation to us where it's been stated. The petition was referred to the committee by the chairperson of the NCOP that we have to come and deal with this petition. So we decided that we must sit today and engage with the petitioner and the municipality and the Limpopo Provincial government. If they are also in, we will see who's going to make a presentation on behalf of them. I think we must go straight to the apologies. So I don't know whether there are any apologies except one for Honorable Mtetwa and Honorable Shade and Honorable Zandamela, Honorable Totovu. They are attending the meeting at Eastern Cape. I don't know whether there is another apology. Can you come in?
Afternoon, Chair, and afternoon, honorable members and stakeholders. Chair, I haven't received any other apologies than the one that you've just mentioned. That's all, Chair. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Okay, going to start the meeting now. I think our agenda, can you please ask the agenda for today? I think we are done with the first item, opening and welcome and apologies. Yes, we are done with that one. Our next item is the consideration of the Flag Boshielo Petition. Is where we're going to give over to the petitioner, Ms. Basetsana, to come and give us just a presentation. We must take note that our meeting must be done at least by 13:50 because we have to connect to the other meeting. I think we'll just give 15 minutes to the petitioner to give us just a brief details because, yeah, to be on brief, you can even introduce if there are other people or officials that you are coming with as a petitioner. Over to you, Ms. Basetsana.
Chair, I raised my hand. Honorable Bartlett.
Oh, sorry. Honorable Bartlett.
Yes, Chair. I just want to ask if I can be excused by at least 22. One if we're not done.
Okay, no problem.
Okay, thanks, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Okay, let us quickly start.
Chair, sorry, can I ask something?
Yes, Honorable Professor.
Chair, will we be co-rated? So many of our members are not present today. Are we co-rated?
The other members. I did consult. They've told us that for the petition, there is no need for the quorum as long we are here as other members, because here I think it's Honorable Bartlett, or it's myself, and you, Honorable Fisher, and Honorable Ndongeni. It's here. I don't know. Kanye, so there's another member that was here now.
Yes. Can I intervene, Chair?
Yes, please.
Yes. With this meeting, honorable officer, we don't need a quorum. We're not adopting anything. It's just a petition hearing, Honorable Officer. We don't need to correct as a committee.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Chair.
Okay, let's go. Let's take the petitioner. Is she in, Ms. Basetsana?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, honorable commissioners, and good afternoon to all the other present distinguished guests. My name is basetsana Koitsi. First and foremost, I would like to thank the chairperson of the National Council of Provinces, as well as the Select Committee on Petitions and Executive Undertakings for hearing our petition today. I am joined by two of my colleagues, our candidate attorney Tuto Khabapetwa, as well as an attorney in the Homeland and Rural Democracy Program, Anesu Dera. This is a collective petition on behalf of the complaint in respect of the Sekhukhune District Municipalities and responsiveness to the water crisis in Flag Boshielo West area. We are from the Center for Applied Legal Studies, which is a public interest organization based at Wits Law School. We are a registered legal practice council, and we represent the Flag Boshielo West community, on whose behalf we wish to refer the complaint in a form of a collective petition to the Select Committee on Petitions and Executive Undertakings. I shall start with our petition. The community we represent are indigent persons who reside in 5 villages located within the Sekhukhune District Municipality. This collective petition concerns the municipality's unresponsiveness to the water crisis in Flag Boshielo West. From the outset, it is important to highlight that the community has approached the court on 5 different occasions seeking relief. All of these legal processes have been finalized, which is why we choose now, on behalf of the community, to approach the Select Committee as a last resort. The community is currently left without access to sufficient, safe, and reliable water, exposing them, amongst other things, to health risks, especially in the context of the COVID-19 pandemic. With regards to the litigation history of this matter, cumulatively, 4 court orders have been granted in favor of the community. On the first occasion, the municipality was compelled to provide water through reticulation using existing water infrastructure and bi-weekly delivery of water to the villages. On the second occasion, the municipality was ordered to erect and install JoJo tanks and provide water in accordance with the first court order. In the third instance, the municipality was once again ordered to comply with the first and second order to supply the applicants with adequate potable water. The municipality was also ordered to provide monthly progress reports detailing the compliance efforts regarding the court orders, with a particular focus on a water purification plant. On the fourth occasion, the municipality was found to be in contempt of the previously granted court orders, and on the fifth occasion, the acting municipal manager was joined to the application in his official capacity. Furthermore, not only has there been no response to the concerns raised in almost 7 years, but the Office of the District Municipalities fails to respond to emails and follow-ups. They only take temporary action when threatened to go to court and when the case management meetings are due. In summary, the 5 court orders granted in this matter previously are as follows. The first court order was granted on 21 July 2015. The municipality was to provide water through both reticulation through the existing water infrastructure and the bi-weekly delivery of water to the JoJo tanks in the villages. The second order, granted on 29 September 2015, the municipality was to erect and install JoJo tanks and provide water in accordance with the 21/2015 order. The third order, which was granted on the 17th of August in 2017, the municipality was once again ordered to comply with the orders of 21 July and 29 September 2015 and to supply the applicants with adequate potable water. The municipality was also ordered to provide monthly progress reports detailing the compliance efforts to the court orders, with a particular focus on the progress of the water purification plant. The fourth court order was granted on 29 November 2019. The municipality was found to be in contempt of the order of August 2017 for failing to provide an adequate potable water supply through the reticulation system and through the filling of the JoJo water tanks. The municipality was also found to be in contempt of the order of August 2017 for failing to provide the required monthly reports. The fifth order was granted on 7 February 2020. The acting municipal manager was joined to the application in his capacity. This background is very important in highlighting that this petition is being brought before the Select Committee after exhausting all possible remedies, both legally and administratively. The issues and concerns at hand were brought to the attention of the relevant governmental departments and the courts. Collective action has also been taken through a petition that was started by the right to protest, calling for accountability, the municipality's compliance with the court orders, and clean running water for the community. The petition gained over 7,000 signatures and was handed over to the Office of the Presidency in November 2021. But to date, no response has been received from either the Office of the Presidency or the Department of Water and Sanitation. Reasonable time has been afforded to the municipality since 2015 to consider and address the water crisis, but to no avail. The community has approached the courts on 5 separate occasions. Court orders have been granted in favor of the community, but this only brings theoretical solutions rather than practically addressing the water crisis at hand. The municipality eventually undertook to build the water plant, which was meant to resolve this water crisis after years of back and forth. In May 2021, the municipality confirmed that the construction of the water plant was completed. However, the community continues to face water shortages regardless. Prior to the construction of the water purification plant, the municipality delayed its way to this completion. We sent a letter to the Minister of Water and Sanitation on 5 May 2020. We sought the urgent intervention of both provincial and national government in the management and investigation of the process to the completion of the water plant. No reply was ever received to the letter. This lack of response demonstrates that national and provincial governments have fallen far short of, 1, adequately addressing the continuing failure by the municipality to comply with the court orders and the threat that it poses to the rule of law. 2, recognizing the devastating impact of this failure on the lives of impoverished people living within the area. It is crystal clear that the municipality has failed the community, as well as to properly comply with the court orders, despite the water plant being completed. There is still no clean running water, and thus continues to be a clear, gross, flagrant violation of the community's Section 27 constitutional rights to water. Remedy. For the above reasons, and after years of attempts to get the municipality at the local level, as well as at district level, to provide clean running water to the community through both legal and administrative means, in the face of their flagrant disregard for compliance with all the court orders issued over the years, we, on behalf of the community, request that the Select Committee refers the committee to the Limpopo Provincial Government Executive Council. We request that the Select Committee recommend the Executive Council to dissolve the municipality of the Municipal Council of the municipality and to place it under administration in terms of Section 1391C of the Constitution. In the alternative, we request that the Select Committee recommend that the administrator's first order of business be the provision of clean water to the community on a daily basis in terms of the court order issued over the years. And finally, in the alternative, that the Select Committee recommends to the Committee on Water and Sanitation that it holds the Department of Water and Sanitation and all spheres of government to account for its consistent violation of the community's Section 27 constitutional rights and its flagrant disregard for our judiciary and its orders. We also request the portfolio committee set up an inquiry into the case for the continued lack of sufficient and reliable water despite the construction of the water plant, and provide recommendations to the department and to monitor the implementation by the department. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Ms. Basetsana. Let's, I don't know whether they've connected, who's going to make the presentation from Limpopo Provincial Government? Are they connected? Except Sekhukhune. Kanyiso, they are here. The one from Coxter.
It seems they are not yet connected, Chair, but I'll let you know if they are connected.
Okay, thank you. Let's go straight to Sekhukhune District Municipality. I don't know, the executive mayor is connected and the municipal manager. Councillor Julia Matebe, over to you.
Thank you very much, Chairperson, and my greetings to the Chairperson and the members of the committee and the complainants. Share with me, I'm not alone, I'm with the municipal manager, Mdhluli. I'm also with the manager legal services, Mr. Malachi, the acting director, IWS, Ndongeni Noku, the regional manager from the Bend Northern Water, and the Precious Mushwana, the two members of mayoral committee responsible for water and sanitation in the district. Chair, through your permission, can you allow me to invite the legal manager and Malachi to walk us through on what transpired until where we are? And I'll further request the chairperson to allow us, if there's any other issue that Mr. Malachi might have been omitted, to allow the director, the acting director, IWS, and Mr. Mushwana to make additions as we are co-servicing that the areas under discussion that are with the Northern Water. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Executive Mayor. You must take note of the time that is allocated to you. We said it's only 15 minutes, and now you've already taken some other minutes. If they can just go straight, and he is welcome to come, the legal official, to give us the presentation.
Thanks, Honorable Chairperson. And I'll go straight to the presentation. Must however also note that our attorney of record from Junior Tennis is also in attendance, is locked in. In the event there's anything I may miss, you may help me. First, I'll raise in our response, first, the point in Libya, in the sense that it is our proposition that what we have received and what is before the select committee does not fulfill the requirements of the petition. First, because the matter is still before court, before Justice Colapin, under case management, and we report to him on a monthly basis. And in fact, the suggestion that the petitioner has exhausted all means is disingenuous, because the matter is still before court, and in the original matter, the initial application report, there's section A and B, and so far we are only following and complying with the release granted in section A, and section B has not been had as yet. In fact, the first order grants the petitioner the opportunity that in the event that the municipality fails to comply, to approach the court on an urgent basis. In fact, had there been factual grounds for the petitioner to be unhappy, the petitioner would have, within the next 48 hours, approached the High Court, Justice Collins granted the audience, and he would actually summon the municipal manager for contempt of court. So it is untrue that all means have been exhausted. Perhaps let me first explain also that what we have is a structured interdict, the Mundamus. So in other words, the court continuously receives reports. So the period of time that it took is because the court understands that there's progressive realization of provision of water up to the minimum level required, which is 5 liters per person a day. So that explains for the period of time. And also the other misrepresentation is that we can confirm, as we sit here today, that from the 1st of June, the 5 villages, in terms of their distribution reservoirs, the distribution reservoirs are at least half full, that is 50%, and from the 1st of June, they have been receiving water on a daily basis. Now, if you go through, without me reading through the figures, because of the limited time, the tables that we have submitted also in our report, you would realize that in most instances, the municipality is actually providing more than 25 liters per person per day, given the current population statistics that we have. So, first, I think I handled the fact that this in our view, that's not Parliament's own definition as to what matter would engage jurisdiction from a petition's point of view, is that the matter must not be before court, and is that the petition or the matter is before court, 1, 2, therefore not all avenues have been exhausted. And so I'll proceed to the next point, which is that I think, as I've explained, that it doesn't matter how much the petitioner attempts to beat the grounds. The fact is that community is receiving water. There are challenges, however, that the municipality has faced, and those challenges relate to cost recovery. At this stage, as I've said, the community is receiving water every day as we speak today. The other point I think that we wanted to raise was that it is untrue that the communities of the indigent, proposing that it's 100% poor people who are unable to afford to pay for water. Granted, the poor will always live amongst us, so it is said by those who understand the whole. However, those are in the minority. What we are facing now, and one of the challenges we have, is that the community is so well developed that we have people who have installed 10,000 liter tanks in their private residences. And that accounts for why the community appears to be consuming more water than the 25 liters per person per day that we're supposed to provide. So I think we have taken through the committee. We have raised first the facts. I think we have submitted the report that is before the committee. And more than what we have submitted, perhaps I should go to the last point, which is the remedy that the petitioner seeks. It is perhaps perplexing that the petitioner seeks a remedy that, if anything, would delay supply of water to the community. The dissolution of municipal council. That takes time, that creates chaos, administration, and in any event, by the time that processes will have been re-engaged and people in place, that community would, in any event, this shows that run out of water. In any event, this shows that it is not a bona fide presentation to the select committee. Because were it bona fide, the petitioner, I'm sure, and my learned colleague would know that intervention doesn't start with 139C, it starts with A. It starts with the provincial executive stepping in and providing support to the municipality. Right? That's the starting point. The starting point is not intervention, it's not dissolution of council. And if one then has a fair view of the constitutional framework and the obligations that other spheres of government have, even if one went to Section 41 in terms of principles of cooperative governance and intergovernmental relations, it is that all spheres of government and organs of state within each sphere must respect the constitutional status, institutions, powers, and functions of government in all other spheres. This does not call for jumping in. In any event, we are talking about 5 communities. Let's grant it. If the petitioner was put the heads about the last figure we had was 1.2 million, we could be at close to 1.4 million people. And what is the population we are talking about? Less than 20,000? And I'm not about to say that we will be happy with every single person going without water in school. I'm just saying, if you were applying any policy, and out of 20,000, you have over 1 million people supplied with water. Why would you take and recommend such a drastic action? It is not, this is outside the framework of the Constitution. Section 36 will call for steps, gradual steps, less restrictive means. And that is why Section 139A will call for support. But I think, as I've said, this doesn't fulfill the requirements of the petition. And if the petitioner was really genuine, we are meeting before Justice Conapen regularly on a monthly basis. He could have raised those issues. If there was any ground for contempt of court on an urgent basis, they would hold the municipal manager before that. So that being the case, I'm really not sure, and this is our proposition, that this presentation from the petitioner does not engage the jurisdiction of the select committee on petitions. I don't know if I've used all my time, but if there's any left, I'll ask my colleague Ndongeni if there's anything you wanted to add.
Thank you. And you left with 2 minutes because it was 15 minutes.
Thank you. Maybe by way of introduction, I'm Sibusiso Mdhluli. I'm the attorney for the municipality on the matter. And as indicated, I think I'm quite certain, covered with what the legal manager has already reported. Safe to amplify the fact that this is a matter which is currently in court, and it's on case management before a judge of the North Gauteng High Court, and who monitors the progress in respect of the protection of the complainant's constitutional rights. And we believe at this stage, and submit on behalf of the municipality, that look, it's premature to refer the matter to the select committee, because any decision that the select committee take on the matter has the potential of undermining the judicial process that is currently in place. And it's disingenuous of complainants to want to run parallel processes when they are fully aware of the fact that the High Court is still presiding on the matter, and they are aware of where we are, to now, through the back door, sneak in and run to the select committee and seek an alternative solution when the solution it's ongoing, and disingenuous to now mislead the commission to say that all legal and administrative processes has been exhausted when they are fully aware that there is a pending matter in court. So maybe I just wanted to amplify that particular point, and I can't take it further than that. Thank you.
Thank you. Are you done, Mr. Mdhluli?
Yes, thank you. I think I did not want to go further because we've got time limitations. But for any questions of clarity, I'm still available.
Okay, thank you so much. I think now I will just go straight to honorable members if there is any questions or that you want to ask or comment. I've seen the hand of Honorable Fisher and Honorable Totovo. Honorable Fisher, after that is Honorable Totovo.
Sorry, Honorable Totovo was there before me. I'll come after.
Okay, sorry, I didn't say that it's Honorable Totovo first. Okay, it's fine.
Yes, Chief. Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. I beg your indulgence that I'm not going to switch on my video. I'm in Mthatha in the Eastern Cape, and the line is very, very bad. And I had not understood in much deeper detail the issues at hand. I want to speak on this issue because for me it's an emotional issue. It is very, very much important. It is at the heart of who we are and what we represent as a country. Now, before I make my views known in respect of this matter, I just want to get the clarity. And the clarity that I want to get is as follows. As the petitioner came to us as the NCOP because of the problems of water, and these problems of water, according to the petitioner, has led to a situation whereby they obtained 4 or 5 court orders. Is that the understanding? And two, Chair, is my understanding correct that in response to the petitioner, the municipality, through its legal representative, is saying to us that this matter is sub judice, we cannot entertain it because there is a court process that is unfolding. Is this the understanding? Is it correct, the understanding that I have about the issues at hand? If I get that clarity, I want to speak on these matters, Honorable Chair. Can those questions be responded to so that I don't speak on the issues that have not been properly clarified? Thank you very much.
Thank you, Honorable Totovo. Honorable Fisher.
Honorable Chair, I agree with Honorable Dodovo. But to me, what is important is that if you look at water, there is a constitutional human right. And you see the time lapses since 2015. And when I did research now, while this the presentations were ongoing, I saw that even as far back as 2007, there were problems with the provision of bulk water in those areas. We cannot allow that people are withheld from a constitutional human right while we're waiting for the courts. I respect the courts and the courts, the actions of the courts and the decisions of the courts and the judgments. But Chair, I think this committee needs to go there and see for themselves what is going on in the areas like that. Because if we see the ignorance of the relevant departments, of the presidency, of the Minister of Water and Sanitation, of ongoing pollution to water because of wastewater treatment plants, of water shortages prolonged, of four court orders that was being ignored and contempt of court was every time there. How long must we wait and let people suffer because we are caught up in the bureaucracy of processes to happen? If there was absolutely no assistance from government who failed the Sekhukhune people totally on all levels of governance, Should we not go and see what is going on there, how severe this is, so that we are very well entrusted about what it is? Because this is an outcry from members of public, 7,000 people that signed the petition. And shouldn't we as a committee go and see for ourselves what's going on there? And request from the Department of Water and Sanitation, why was no directive issued in this period to this district municipality? Because in the area that I work with water and sanitation, I know it is impossible for people even to get water by bottle or by small little bits of water decanted into a JoJo tank that once in a week or once in 10 days a truck passes by. I think this is a serious case. I think really these people need, the communities there needs to know that government is aware of what is going on. And after this, our committee can then take it further if we so want. Thank you, Chair.
Thank you, honorable members, for the questions and comment. I want to hand over to there is also the hand for Honorable Bartlett before I hand over to Mr. Mdhluli and the petitioner if there is anything to add. Honorable Bartlett?
Okay. Yeah, no, Chair. I just want to ask to be excused, but also to say, before I leave, I concur with Honorable Dodovo, but first they must answer the question that they've asked to find out about the issues that they're having. And then we could talk about it. I'll just for another 5 minutes, Chair.
Oh, okay, thank you. Mr. Mdhluli, you can come in.
Thank you, Honorable Chairperson. I just wanted to provide some clarity here so that the committee is not misled. The 5 court orders that are referred to, let me take the committee into confidence and indicate that 4 of the 5 court orders were consent court orders. What it technically means is we sat down with the judge and we agreed on certain things, that the municipality made certain undertakings. And of all 5 court orders, it is further incorrect that the municipality has not complied with any of them. The municipality has complied with all court orders that the consent court orders and all measures that we have discussed with the judge under case management that the municipality is going to do. For example, the putting water through the reticulation, the installation of the JoJo tanks, the continuous filling of water through those JoJo tanks. So all those court orders, it is incorrect that I do not want us to live under the impression that on all 5 occasions, the complainants were actually running to court for relief. We were going to court on the basis of an agreement between the municipality and the complainants. So I just wanted to clear that. The second part of it is I'm making mention of 4 consent court orders. The only one court order which was not a consent order, which now might also has the potential of being misunderstood, is the fact that at some stage the municipality was found to be in contempt of court. I must point it out clear that at no stage was the municipality found in contempt of court for failure to discharge its constitutional obligations. The only contempt order that was granted was the 2019 order, and the municipality was only found to be in contempt of having failed to submit their reports to the judge. And it was just a technical glitch, a 2-month technical glitch, which was explained to the judge, but the judge still made that particular order and provided remedial action. So at no stage was the municipality found to be in contempt of having to discharge its obligations. At all material times, whenever we go through case management, the parties will sit. I've been sitting in those meetings since 2015. We would agree on certain things. The judge will then make that particular agreement an order of court, which is a consent order. We go back, the municipality then implements that particular order. On the next appearance before the judge will indicate his happiness in terms of the progress made towards the realization of those rights. So as indicated, this is an ongoing process. It's incorrect to say the municipality has been failing. We understand where it all started, we might have had a problem, but we've made substantial progress in the realization. My learned colleague has already indicated that as at now in June 2022, the community now is receiving water flowing running water through the reticulation system on a daily basis. Now, that shows substantial progress in the matter, but I would not want to take it further than that. I just wanted to provide those 2 points of clarity so that we do not labor on incorrect assumptions and incorrect facts. Thank you.
Chair, can I speak?
Yes, come in, Honorable Dogo.
Chair, let me express my revulsion that this municipality is disrespecting us. I must say that we have been disrespected here because water is an important basic human right that must be advanced. And I agree with Honorable Bartlett and Honorable Fisher that on a matter of urgency, we need to visit the Sekhukhune District Municipality to go and experience exactly what this problem is. What I see here, Honorable Chair, is an arrogance from the municipality, and I'm not sure why the senior political leadership and administrative leadership of this municipality is not here to come and answer these questions. We want them. They bring lawyers to this particular forum who use legal jargon in respect of the issues that are at hand without telling us a solution to the water crisis that is afflicting the Sekhukhune district. And I take strong exception. Personally, I take strong exception of that. There's been court battles for more than 5 years in respect of this municipality. When people just ask a basic thing, water, in the areas of Allenskral, in the area of Morarela, Mbuzini, and Tantabela, and even the, what do you call this, the Chwewu in Sekhukhune land. There's been these problems, ongoing problems, and we know of the corruption that has taken place in the Lepelle water board that was supposed to build the necessary infrastructure. Now, the municipality cannot come here and waffle and prevaricate instead of addressing a basic question, a basic issue that the people are raising. People want water. People want water, and we need to know why can't they provide water without using some legal things that, in my respective view, are not helping. And we want to know, Chair, how much to date has this municipality spent? We want to know that. How much have they spent in respect of these legal things? Defending the indefensible, not ensuring that they comply with the court order in the way that they were supposed to. We need that proper information. I've checked in the documents that are before us here, Honorable Chair. No document has been received so that we are able to read and fully understand the magnitude of the problem at hand. Instead, we are just briefed, and I strongly feel that this municipality must not take us for a ride. We have a duty to protect our communities, and that we are going to do without any fear or favor. They've got to answer these questions and tell us in precision, what is their water plan? What is their water plan? What is it that they do? They plan to ensure that they eradicate the problems of water in that particular area. Not all these legalities that they try to protect and what's not. I reject them. Personally, I reject them. And I'm saying to you that I'm not happy about the state of affairs. The leadership was supposed to be here and answer to those particular questions. And that is what they must do. Honorable Chair, I suggest that as a matter of urgency, we need to get permission. We need to descend to that municipality. We want the provincial government. They must come and account and tell us why they are not here today. Why have they not attended this important meeting? Because we need them to tell us what is it that they do to address the problems without telling us about the court orders. This municipality and its leadership is obligated to do exactly the same that. Not all this that we hear in this meeting this afternoon. And I suggest that we need to find a way of speedily going to those communities and speak to them. The issue is the water. It's not the issue of the law. And I think that we must proceed along those lines. That's my view, Honorable Chairperson. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Honorable Totovo. And thank you. You raised the important points because really the issue is water. And the Sekhukhune Dis, they understand their I think their presentation, but it's not even a presentation. It's something like from the legal advice. We have to go there and ourselves and see what is the problem, because the issue of that, the issue is in the court. There is now, while the people are suffering with water, this is not a thing that we must discuss. Really, we need to land in that Sekhukhune District Municipality and do something. Because of the time now, I'm just going to give to Ms. Basetsana just 1 minute that we can continue with our meeting. I've seen that there is a hand from this Sekhukhune District. I don't want to see the municipality responding from what Honorable Totov was saying, because what he was saying, he was just giving also something like a way forward, what to do, because really this is not an issue. The issue is about water, but the municipality is telling us about the things, and there are court orders that already issued by court that the administration must make a provision of clean water to the people of Sekhukhune District. I want to give you to Ms. Basetsana to give us just, if you want to say something. I think there is no afterthought from what the honorables have been said now, because I did give you the time to respond. Ms. Basetsana?
Thank you so much, Honorable Chair. I think I'm largely covered by Honorable Duduvo. But just to say that, factually how the process has rolled out with regards to the court orders is that even though we do have these scheduled case management meetings, they are usually at our behest. And we are supposed to be supplied with monthly reports. However, we haven't received a monthly report since last year. I can say maybe April, after we last asked. So just to say that we don't have monthly reports for almost 12 months that are required from them in order to update us on the progress. And so that's where we stand in terms of the court orders. And the point is really that some people are sitting without water. There are many reasons as to why, but we need to solve that issue of water, and which is why we have taken this step to bring it to this level. But like I said, my comments were largely already covered. So, Chair, if I may take the liberty to maybe ask any members from my team if there's any last things that they may want to say that wasn't already covered. Otherwise, I just wanted to make that clear that the court order is issued. Case management is merely there to assist us with our communication with the municipality in rolling out the project of water. And we have not received even a single report ever since last we asked, and we continue to be the ones who have to be asking. So Chair, if I may take that liberty to, or maybe if you may invite anyone on our team who'd like to say something other than what Honorable Duduvu has already placed before us.
I think since I said I've given you 2 minutes, the time is not on our side, but the way forward and the guidance has been given by honorable members that as the select committee, we need to go and see what is going on at Sekhukhune. And then there is no necessary dialogue. We don't need to make a dialogue now. But now I want to give the way forward and the closure for the meeting, because now we've already got points from the petitioner and from the municipality, and the honorable members already make the way forward that we have to go and see what is going on at Sekhukhune District Municipality. Because if you can make a dialogue, I can give the municipality, they will going to respond and tell us other way, and the petitioner will come.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. We just need one more passenger seat.
I know Honorable Totovu is in, he did apologize for that. I'm apologizing on his behalf again. I've seen the hand from the district.
This is for the takeoff and landing. Should you wish to come back to your seat, you may do so.
Now,
the executive mayor is here and the municipal is here.
everything. I don't know what's going on with Honorable, is the Executive Mayor, Sekhukhune District Chamber. Can I give you 1 minute and I want to close the meeting, but I hope that is not a dialogue or the response.
Thank you very much, Honorable Chair. I just wanted to clarify one issue. I had the leadership of the municipality is not here. I want to the executive mayor is here and the municipal manager is here. And we also appreciate the engagement that has been made and we welcome the committee when it comes to do its oversight. Thank you very much.
Honorable Chair, I apologize for that if the executive mayor is in a meeting, but I still maintain that we need to visit this municipality as parliament. But secondly, they need to ensure that they bring the necessary documents on time. Unfortunately, I cannot speak for a long time because I'm in the flight, but they need to bring all these court orders and the necessary documentations in terms of checking that there's been compliance in respect of all the issues that were at hand. And it's okay. I'm going to switch off I'm going to log out because I find myself in this predicament, Honorable Chair. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Yes, I did an apology earlier on that you are on the Eastern Cape with the other issues of the floods. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Honorable.
Yes. Okay, honorable members and the petitioner and the Sekhukhune District Municipality, we thank you for you to come and give us the presentation. But we still need the more presentation from the district because we did receive late yesterday. The secretary did receive it, but it was already late that the honorable members we can read it through and do because in the morning we've got some other commitment as members. We want you to send us the document. Now we are not going to take any decision, but we are going to sit as members and make time to come and visit there. And we are also going to seek the legal advice and provide feedback in due course. But since the submission was submitted late yesterday, we didn't go through to your submissions. So now I want to declare the meeting closed. We'll come back to you and we'll make sure that we visit the district as honorable members guided us as the select committee to come and see. And we just request the municipality to send us all the documentation, supporting documents as they did present to us. I want to declare the meeting closed. Thank you for your attendance.